Hi, my name is Naseem, and today I wanted to be completely negative and nitpick about the second season of a show I genuinely enjoyed for the most part. Marc Guggenheim, and yes, I know that Guggenheim is a name for Arrow fans in particular that may cause anger, rage, and some sort of involuntary reaction, has been talking it down about Legends of Tomorrow. And how he is calling any kind of shots after the last season of Arrow, I will never know. He needs to be removed from that CW universe entirely. Nevertheless, speaking to TV Line, Guggenheim, who serves as a writer and executive producer on Legends of Tomorrow, said, "There are seeds that we're going to start planting in season 2 when referring to romantic subplots." So here's the thing. There are a lot of things right with the season 1 of Legends of Tomorrow, considering how outrageous the concept was, but there were also a lot of things that went wrong. One of the things that went wrong was the ill-fated and really boring relationship between Kendra and Ray. It popped out of nowhere, and we were just told to accept that this doesn't work for an audience that is in tune to more respectful writing and storytelling. It hampered, Ray Palmer, who's one of the best characters on the show, and sort of undermined his relationship that he had with his first wife, Anna. It turned the already crap character of Kendra into something that no one wanted, and when she left the show in the finale, people were cheering, not sad that she won't be back for season 2. And lastly, it just ate away at the time that could have been spent developing Vandal Savage a lot more, and because the writers were more preoccupied with relationships and stupid love plots, we in the end got a villain that didn't live up to the source material in Vandal Savage. The romantic development, and I say development very loosely, was a flat line. It just didn't go anywhere. And the fact that Guggenheim's talking about, planting more seeds of this in season 2, and if he's calling the shots of what it's going to be, I guarantee season 2 is going to fall into the same pitfalls that season 1 did. We already know that Sarah Lance is going to get a girlfriend in season 2 because of some comments Katie Lotz has made in the past few days. And first of all, we don't need that. We don't need to have another relationship with her. We've already had, Nissa Al Ghul. We've already had a little fling that she had with Snot before he bit the dust. And, we don't need another romantic relationship. Just because she's like the only chick in the team doesn't mean she needs another relationship for Tumblr girls to make gifts out of. And, I honestly don't know what's going on in Guggenheim's head that he thinks of romantic subplot is what this show needs. It's really fun, it's got action, it's got quips between the team, but we need to throw in a romantic subplot to make everyone, just ooh, oh, they're gonna get together, oh, I ship this, ship that. No one gives a shit about that because it's ruining the show. And look, Legends of Tomorrow isn't the best show in the world, but it can be really, really fun, and I've mentioned this again and again. But when people start making decisions and push shit like this and state seeds will be planted and grown into something, you don't imagine it growing into a flower. It's like a weed. You want that rooted out. You want shit like that out of the show. You don't want it anywhere near something that's fun, something that's supposed to have a team dynamic. And you don't need to have romantic subplots. I know it's like one of the things that any sort of story or narrative inevitably has inside of it, but try something different for God's sake. I'm clearly not happy about what's going to happen, but I'm just one person. Other people might read this and think, oh, that's interesting. So do Guggenheim's comments worry you, especially after he was responsible for turning the cute relationship between Felicity and Oliver and Arrow into something, genuinely detrimental to the quality of that particular show? And I know I'm spinning that into, my own view and my own personal opinion. But what do you think? This is just one quote, and I know I may be blowing it out of proportion, but what do you think about Guggenheim's comments? And are you happy that there's going to be even more romantic subplots in the second season of Legends of Tomorrow? He's the Green Arrow, he's supposed to shoot arrows, and they're losing the fact that there's always a personal connection to Oliver Queen. And yes, they're trying to hammer home that personal connection with relationships, but that's not working.